But yeah, the regulatory hurdles are always there because you're innovating against a regulatory system that was set up from however many years ago for an older system, right? And the regulation can always keep up with the innovation. So, how do you suggest and how? Well, I mean, you moved to another market. You moved your home country, your home base, your headquarters, sorry, to another market. Well, how would you advise other folks setting up fintechs in one way or the other to avoid the regulators?
Avoiding the regulations, I think, is a strong statement.
Not
I won't
avoid,
say
not
avoid.
avoid. To to mitigate.
But no,
Yes, yes.
yeah. So again, where we launched our products were and was and is in markets that have the framework in place, right? Instead of launching a product that we have to now explain to a regulator that this is outside the scope of the guidelines that you provide with your regulations, they're not going to get that, right? They're like, oh, no, but build your product to suit our guidelines because
Right,
that's what we understand.
right.
So it's on you to understand, hey, what market do I launch my product in where the framework is already set up? So I have the easiest path to launching something and seeing if this is something that can work. Versus you're sitting here spending months and months trying to have a regulator understand it, and it may not even work,
Hmm.
right? So find that market, launch your MVP, see if it works, get it working. Now use that framework to get your local regulator to understand, hey, this is what I did here. This is what I want to do here. And these are the guidelines that help me stay in check so that the people in that market was protected from a financial and a fiduciary point of view, which is the whole goal of the regulator. And that's what we did.
So, what do you think about the approach of ask for forgiveness versus asking for permission if the regulators aren't ready or up to yet? Is that a
It's
dangerous
it's
game?
it's a fine line. I would say, 5 years ago, that was easier to do.
Okay.
But the regulators are catching up and understanding different technologies out there. So they do have enough of a language within, their framework that allows you or allows them to say, hey, no, this is outside of what we are granting you permission to. But 5 years ago, when the language was a bit more simple, yeah. 6 years ago, yeah.